Hey everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about Naxxramas in World of Warcraft. When the Lich King came to azjol-nerub, the Nerubians made war on him, but all were slain and raised into undeath to serve him. They then invaded Naxxramas, an ancient Nerubian ziggurat. The Lich King then lifted Naxxramas into the sky, hidden behind thick clouds. Then, in an attempt to spread the plague all over Naxxramas, he gifted his greatest servant, kel'thuzad, the Flying Citadel. This served as the base of operations for the Cult of the Damned and the Scourge invasion of Azeroth. The Scourge launched their attack when the Alliance and Horde were weakened from all the fighting in Ahn'Qiraj, and Naxxramas appeared over Stratholme. Naxxramas is structured like a giant wheel with its entrance at the center. There are 4 wings: the Abomination Wing, filled with abominations; the Plague Wing, where the Scourge develops various diseases; the Spider Wing, where they breed spiders; and the Death Knight Wing, where they train the Scourge's Death Knights. There's also another section of Naxxramas, which is the Frostworm Lair, which is where kel'thuzad resides. This invasion was met with aggression by the Scarlet Crusade and the Argent Dawn, with the Brotherhood of the Light making sure that the rivalry between the two factions didn't become violent. This eventually led to the defenses of Naxxramas weakening, and an invasion by the heroes of Azeroth, led by the Argent Dawn and Bolvar Fordragon. These invaders met with the horrors of Naxxramas, including Anub'Rekhan, who was one of the Spider Lords of azjol-nerub, the most loyal of Anub'Arak's commanders, but was defeated by the Lich King and brought under control of the Scourge. Grand Widow Ferlina, who in life was a botanist, and in death is the caretakers of the spiders in Naxxramas. She's the overseer of the Spider Wing, and uses the spiders to help develop poisons for the Scourge. Mexna, who was born in the mountains of Northrend, but was captured, and now gives birth to a brood in Naxxramas. Noth the Plaguebringer, who is responsible for distilling the souls of the living and turning them undead. And Noth continues working to refine this process. Hygen the Unclean, who is the mastermind behind the plague cauldrons that turned the wilderness into the plague lands. Lotheb, who is the result of the living plague in the plague lands, combining with the Bog Beasts. Instructor Resuvius, who trains the Death Knights. Gothic the Harvester, who is the master of necromancy and conjuration, and teaches the Death Knights how to raise the dead. And the 4 Horsemen, who were 4 very powerful Death Knights. They were Thane korth'azz, who holds the power of fire; Lady Blemieux, who holds the power of shadows; Sir Zeliek, who is a paladin in life, and in death still wields the light; and Lord Alexandros Mograine, who is the best Death Knight warrior. During this encounter, Darion Mograine, son of Alexandros, of the Argent Dawn, was about to be killed, and Alexandros resisted the Lich King's will and stepped in, blocking the blow with his own body. Darion took his father's weapon, the corrupted Ashbringer, with his father's soul inside, from his undead father's limp body, and leaves Naxxramas. Then they encountered Patchwork, who is an abomination with immense speed and strength; Grobulus, who is injected with the plague slime of Naxxramas into the bodies of his enemies, and then the victim would normally flee to their allies, infecting them as well. Gluth, a plague dog who is always hungry. He's fed an army of zombies daily, recycling the remains of undead who are too weak for combat. Thaddeus, who is built from the flesh of women and children. Their souls were fused together and bound in this prison of flesh. Sapphiron, an undead frostworm, who in life was a noble blue dragon, who was slain by Arthas and resurrected to serve him. Now, they guard kel'thuzad's lair. And finally, kel'thuzad, who serves the Lich King without question. He was a necromancer in life and in death. Eventually, this invasion led to kel'thuzad's defeat. Unfortunately, a traitor among the Argent Dawn, Father Inigo Montoy, stole kel'thuzad's remains and fled to Northrend, so the Lich could be reanimated. When the Alliance and Horde took the fight to the Lich King in Northrend, they found Naxxramas floating above the Dragonblight and laying siege to Wintergarde Keep, led by the again reincarnated kel'thuzad. The Alliance and Horde again invaded Naxxramas as part of their campaign against the Lich King. They found all but one major leader of the Scourge in Naxxramas ended up surviving the previous attack on Naxxramas. The only difference in their combat was the absence of Alexandros Mograine, who, remember, his soul was taken out of Naxxramas by Darion Mograine. in the corrupted Ashbringer. Instead, he was replaced by Baron Rivendare. This invasion was once again a success, killing kel'thuzad, hopefully once and for all, and his other minions. And the Horde and Alliance marched on to continue their fight against the Lich King. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, a little bit of insight into the lore of Naxxramas. If you did, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you thought in the comments down below. Also, please check me out on Twitter, join the community on Discord, and check us out on Twitch. My wife and I stream there nearly every day. It's WoW lore and other variety stream stuff. And I think you guys would really enjoy it. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.